Hello, hello! Welcome to another Tirza's Tarot Tuesday. I am Tirza Schaefer, the Smiling Goddess, and I'm doing my weekly reading. So we first start with a goddess for the week, as always. Yeah, because I just love goddesses so much. Totally into the divine feminine. Oh, Hathor. So, I might want to explain this. The name means abode or house of horrors. Okay, so it's Hat Hor. All right, it's not Hathor or something like that. Just because, so you understand, it's like two words that are separate and then put together. That's the linguistic root of it all. Anyway, Hathor is an ancient Egyptian goddess, the cow goddess. You know, she's got those horns, big horns like this. They kind of look like a longish U shape, and then bend to the outside, and you have the sun disk in the middle. And she's got those cow's ears here, which makes her very cute. And so she is the mother. She's also the lady of turquoise. All the turquoise mines were dedicated to her. She ruled those. She is like midwife and mother and pleasure, singing, the arts, the performing arts especially. That's her. Her instrument is the sistrum. So the priestesses of Hathor would go around doing processions, and they play the sistrum, which is kind of a bit of, kind of a rattle. Put it very simply, but in case you don't know, well, a bit more than that, but that's probably the easiest way to describe it. You can always Google it. And, and everybody was dancing and happy, and there were dancers and, doing acrobatics, and people had a great time and whatever. So that is really, Hathor. She's also the lady of the West, which means the West is where the sun sets, and the bark of Ra, the sun god, goes down into the underworld in the evening, travels the underworld, and comes out again in the morning. So Lady of the West means she accompanies the souls that are passing over, that are dying, into the underworld. So that's also part of her duties or roles. And how beautiful to have somebody as loving and nurturing as Hathor to be there for you, hold you on your last walk, basically, like that, on your passing over, on that last journey. So I think that is absolutely beautiful. I do like the angel of death and kind of the reaper as well, but like Hathor is like, somebody's scared and doesn't know. I think a dark figure is probably a bit more scary than, like a loving mother, older sister kind of type of archetype, So that is Hathor. So we're probably going to have some fun this week. In other words. Right, let's see what the cards say. Okay, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, oh, fire, the King of Swords, looking at each other, And the Page of Wands, oh my God, we have 3 Wands cards. That means Wands is this element of fire, okay? So that's all about passion, energy, drive, woof, you know, creative force, you know, creation. You bring things into being. You're having all this inspiration, you know, that goes like tuk, 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 and all your synapses are firing off. That is the fire element, the Wands. And the one sword card that we have is air, and it's the King of Swords. So what I really love is we have 3 court cards here. The first one is the 3 of Wands. As you can see, the figure is standing, looking out over the water. There's some little boats, and there's some right at the back, a small land with a few hills. And it's just looking out, and it's like, oh yeah, I want to travel. I want to see the world. It's like, I want to explore. That's like, I want to move forward. I'm not. So it's like, first it's like standing there deciding, okay, I've got an idea in my head, what am I going to do? Am I going to move forward, right? But you do have all that energy that you need, and you are a good leader as well, okay? So in whatever you're doing and creating. So we have the Queen of Wands here. All right, and she knows what she's doing. She's a passionate lady. She's the creative force. She's the sexy lover with a lot of steam. You know. So and we have the King of Swords. What a pair. So that's the guy who thinks everything over, you know, like he's in his head, he knows everything, and he's an expert thinker. So it's like, think of, well, some sort of genius. That's kind of the energy, you know, that idea. Obviously it doesn't make you a genius if the card represents you, but it's like, you've really got a focused mind. You know how to use it. You've got expertise, you've got knowledge, and you have the drive and the inspiration to use that together, okay? So this could also be, in some cases, your parents. My dad just had his 40th birthday on Saturday, and we had a big celebration and stuff. So you know, that, like, for some people that might be maybe your parents, you know, or you and your husband, partner, whatever. Doesn't have to be like male, female in biological terms or anything. It's just about the energy, okay? The female expert energy, which is more receptive and fixed, and the king, the male energy, is more kind of the taking the lead, going forth, and you know, delegating or whatever, and then telling people what to do. You know, like the professor kind of thing, sharing their wisdom, their knowledge, that sort of thing. So, and then we have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is a youthful energy. That's like, oh, I want to explore, I want to go out into the world and see things and experience and do shit, and yeah, you know. So we're starting with like, I want to go out there, I want to do something. And this is like starting, like, okay, I'm starting this journey now, right? Okay. There. This camera is just killing me, it's always going out of focus so quickly. Anyway, so that is like, you know, you're starting something new. You've got everything you need at your hand. You've got the energy, you've got the drive, you've got knowledge, You've got the people, you can ask for support, or you might be the person to support, do that. Let that go through your own intuition and see what fits best for you. Because this obviously, it's not going to happen for the whole world, the exact same thing for every individual on it. So, see how you can relate, or if you can't, just leave it. Then it's not for you, maybe this week. And and happy creation. Be bold, take little risks, or obviously, risks that are not too much like calculated risks, obviously, but like, get out of your comfort zone, explore, see the world with new eyes, and and go forth and enjoy that. It might also, for some of you, might be to do with parenting. Maybe you've got like a teenager who's like starting to go out more, always being out with friends and things like that, and you're seeing that kind of development, that they're making a new step, or some are going off to college, whatever, things like that. So have a look at that and see how that fits for you. I would say it's definitely something to do with parents or authority, but like more personal, I feel. It's also to do, with heart, or being the motherly, loving goddess. She's not a walkover though, mind you, but obviously, none of the goddesses are. So, but she is definitely, that's a very kind of maternal energy, okay, very loving, nurturing. So you might want to have a project where you pursue some activity where you are teaching, where you are supporting younger minds, where you give that little bit of extra security, being the security blanket for somebody to kind of leap off from, and knowing it's still there, sort of thing. So think about that, and let me know what you think, and I'll see you next week. So much love. Bye.